In one of the videos, one of you, my good people in the comment section, asked, what do African men in the villages always do? Because it's always women walking around doing this, doing that. What do men in these villages do? Guys, another one came and said, is African village life all about cooking? Is it all about food? Is it all about food? And there are other lifestyle about Africa except food? Guys, now here I have brought you, I'll give you, that particular person who asked about food, I'll give you a detailed answer. But here is a video that has nothing to do with women and nothing to do with food in an African village. Here is what men do to support their families and children. This is how they thrive to raise resources to take care of their families and children. It has nothing to do with food at all. So I hope you enjoy the video and you do not question no more. What do African women do? Welcome to this video. My name is Erina TL, and please, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your support. Tell a friend to tell another friend to check out Erina TL.
The forge where all the work is done. Now, this clan is our clan. They are called Pacher, a Luo clan of the tribe Jonam. And this is what they do. This is their tradition. What our clan does is making stuff out of metals and wood. So they make knives, they make spears, they make bow and arrows, what else? All metallic things you see we use in our homestead are made here.
So each tribe has their own activity?
Yes, but this one is only done by us.
The Pache.
The Pache.
What other tribe and what do they do?
No, but most of the other tribes are now, like, okay, let me say, among the Luos of Junam, the Pache are the ones who make metal stuff. But also, apart from that, they do a lot of fishing, but that one is done by every clan because the river, most people feed on the river. Okay. So fishing is done by most clans, if not all. But the blacksmith is only our clan that does this. So the forge is normally, it can never look better than this. Not because they can't make it better, but because of the heat that's generated under there. You need to have open space, which means when it is raining, the little work is done. If it is windy, because as you saw the forge, they will fire it to be coming out constantly. But when there's a lot of wind, it makes the work hard. So yeah, that is the forge, the culture of the Luo Jonam tribe, Pacher clan in Pakwach. Thank you. I hope I explained that right.
Asante sana. Hello my people, I am here doing the engineering that we pay for millions of money. Welcome to this channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and you're going to be enjoying a lot of technology. We are here in our village at a local farm where they make a lot of different metallic works. So first here it's a fork, and all I'm doing is airing. I'm going to be showing you the whole process of the kitchen tools we use at home, how the whole process starts. But light burns a lot of charcoal. So it's a team of people, a whole teamwork. my team member come and take over as I show you around the whole process. Uncle, you explain how they start.
Get a metal, come on, get a metal.
So this is the metal. This is the metal. So this it's like a plate. So they cut this into pieces. As you can see, this is like a whole plate of metal. So they've chopped into pieces. Now the pieces and then put in the fire, as you can see. Then they start heating to bring the shape of the knife that they want. Now there are so many different types of knives, of course. There are the small ones that could be harvesting, maybe.
My champions, because of the noise around the workplace, so I felt it wise to just have a voice over for you so that you can get the whole information clearly. So this is a fog. All they do is metal works. They work with metals. As you can see, there is no woman allowed here. As I asked around, they're like, oh, this work needs a lot of concentration. It's not that women can't concentrate, but the heat here, women should not get exposed to so much heat here. And you see the way they are seated? Women in our cultures are not allowed to sit like that. So the process starts with sheet metals. They cut them into tiny sheets, which they put into the fire. After putting the fire, that fire has to be constant. That means there has to be someone blowing it constantly. After putting it the fire, it comes out red like this, and then it's going to be heat into the shape that is required. Now, just to give you a brief science behind it, every time you heat a metal, it softens depending to the properties of that particular metal. So different metals need different amounts of heat to soften. So this is what they do. After putting them into the fire, they keep heating until to get the required shape. Yes, once as you're heating and it cools down, you put it back into the fire, remove it, heat it again until you get the required shape. So some of the tools used are the anvils, onto which they place the heated metal to be heated by the hammer. Am I right? The heated metal that is heated from the heat, then to be heated, that is banging it with the hammer to get the required shape. So each one has a process they are working on. One is heating them to get the required shape. One is adding the wood. Another one is cutting them into two because they sharpen them. Another one is fining the wood to make it smooth, because as someone is using the knife, it really has to be smooth in their hands, otherwise you may end up hurting the user. So one is sharpening the tips that are going to be put into the wood to make sure that our knives are complete. Am I explaining right? Thank you. And the knives are resting on the animal skin, guys. See how red this is? You see those flakes jumping off? They are worried that if women come and work here, those flakes could jump into their skirts, something that is not good. So this is work for men. See how hot it is? As you work, you have to be very cautious. No kids are allowed here, because they may see it hot and they come and touch, which is very dangerous. So this is mainly men. And when I say men, it's not that boys from 18 and above. As long as you're a teenager in an African village, you are a man. So they work with their fathers. Around here we have teenagers, like the one putting handles is a teenager. Guys, I should say this is not easy work, because you must have strength to hammer, so that these things keep going into the required shapes. And if in case you want personalized, you want them is it called customized for you, you want to put your name, that is possible. Now the kind of wood that is used here is wood that it can easily be burnt. It's literally like fuel. It is even easy to use this kind of wood to make a fire, because it easily catches fire. That's why it is easy for them to use hot metal. Yes, to use hot metal to write onto this wood the different names that in case you want to give to your loved ones, you want to give to your subscribers, your friends, You come and make for them anything here from this particular kind of wood, be it a knife. Some of these knives can be used for decoration, so you come and customize them. I had mine customized too. I had to write on the name Erina TL so that no one takes my knife ever from me again. So that is your champion's knife being shaped, and see how careful they shape them. Each letter is shaped with love. And guys, in case you ever come to Uganda, you should come and support these guys. Please come and support them. So that's my name being engraved on it. And literally, I'm not going to be using this knife so often. Though I'm going to use it, but not so often. I'm just going to use it as a decoration. I'm still finding a way of placing it somewhere, but I think I've used it once already, but I'm still finding a way of putting it somewhere so that it's just as a decoration. Yes, that is my name, Erina. That is your champion girl, ERINAH. Then the TL, by the way guys, if you didn't know, TL, they are initials of my other names. My full name is Tusubira Erina Luiga. So the TL stands for Tusubira Luiga. Yes, I think you can see as they are burning out the letters, the smoke that is coming off. This tree, this particular kind of tree is very, very, very highly flammable, if I should say. And that is Erina TL, your champion. But hey, this time we bought a lot of knives from them, and we asked them to customize all of them, all of them. This is another one. I was making one for my personal person. So the one that makes my heart do. I made a knife for him. Yes, not that he has anything to use it for, but just seeing his name onto it would make him happy. Like I told you, fathers work with their sons to teach them how to work. So this is basically a teenager. After working them, after customizing them with our names, the teenager is the one holding the file to file them up. This is making them sharper. Okay, so you don't play with me, don't play with me. So he makes them sharp. All the boys always learn to make this at an early stage. Boys are considered to be so strong, and they should do what men do, because we have no boys in African villages. All we have are men. Some of you, from where you're watching from, you start saying, oh, this is child labor. No, this is teaching children how to work and how to be independent, more so as men.
So, madam, after doing heavy work, that is what we normally eat.
The fish.
Yeah.
How much is one? So I think it's only fair that I can. It's fine. One naira flip.
Shako. It is fast.
E is missing there on that name.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Guys, they also make these are bow and arrow. These are the arrows. So the arrow, the detail of the arrow, this is how the arrow works. Sometimes it's poisoned at the tip, so that when it gets its prey, it's easily affected. So they are mainly used for security, for even poachers use it, hunting, stuff like that. So the detail is, the science of the arrow is, when it enters, never pull it back, because it will be tearing. You see that? When you pull back, it's tearing. So when it enters, if you want to safely remove it, it has to go through. That is if you want to rescue the prey. But if you don't want to rescue, just pull back and destroy everything. And this is how it is. This is the bow. So African security. Imagine this is how we fought colonialism. The guys came with guns, we came with bows and arrows.
African gun.
Huh? Imagine someone has shot 6 bullets, you are still targeting like this. Eh?
Just like that.
How would we survive that colonialism? How would we, with bow and arrow?
Shoot.
This one can target.
Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
Just leave your hand there.
Shoot.
You're holding there. Wow. Just leave your hand. Wow.
Do you want to shoot? So this is for security. This is the African gun, the AK-47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Bombastic.
Like that.
So all these blacksmiths, they make
Thank you
this
very much.
retail. Thank you.
Yeah.